My name's Frank Booth, and for nearly 40 years I was a nurse until I had a catastrophic heart attack. One of the difficulties is that when you've had such an event, you will almost inevitably end up with more problems later down the line. Over the years, I've managed to develop heart failure. I've had to have a cardiac pacemaker, an ICD, a defibrillator fitted, and my sugars from time to time have become very erratic. I've also got renal failure, and so when in the last month or two I've had to come back into hospital again for what is called cardiac decompensation, because I fill up with fluid as a result of the heart failure and the kidney failure. I specifically asked, can you accommodate me on Ward 37, which is the cardiology ward? The heart failure that I've got has now become significantly worse. And I've been told that the majority of the drugs that I'm taking now have stopped working, so end of life is going to approach sooner rather than later. A person came from the palliative care team. Before she came, the doctor explained to me this is to prepare me for end-of-life decisions. The doctor then left me. Having now been sitting there on my own for a few seconds, it just felt as though a huge hole had opened up beneath me. And suddenly I fell through it. And despair is the only word I can come up with that tells me what I felt. I felt empty, I felt alone, I certainly felt frightened, and I must have looked not my normal self. I must have looked not well, because a young staff nurse, and unfortunately I can't remember her name, just came up to the bed and sat on the bed, held my hand and spoke to me for maybe 2 minutes. Now I can't even remember what she said, but whatever she said, it must have made a huge difference. And just that human contact, now I know from my nursing history, you're not allowed to sit on beds, you're not allowed to touch people. But she did both of those, so I suppose in effect she must have been doing something wrong. But for me, it was just the right thing to do. And when she left, only a couple of minutes of her time had been spent, and yet the hole had been sealed underneath me. I was now back up into the world of living, and everything seemed okay. Only 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later, a person from the hospice came to see me. Now by then I was ready for her, and she said, you know, I've come to see you about the hospice. And I said, oh right, okay. Can you come back in 10 years, because I'm not ready yet. I don't want to play. And I think she was a little shocked at that. The nice things about it is the fact that you're greeted, that you're met, you're actually introduced to a name, which is always nice. My name is whatever the person is, and I'm here to look after you today. And it's not just about filling in forms, it's about talking to you about you. So when you actually go on the ward, somebody will show you around. And there are certain silly little things that you take for granted, like, where's the toilet? Where's the bathroom? What time are meals? Can you get a mobile phone reception in here? All silly things, but you take for granted every day. But they point them out to you. So they're all simple things, but they just make such a difference. My daughter, who lives in Derbyshire, got stuck in traffic coming one day and wasn't able to arrive on time. And she rang the ward, and the ward said, well, of course not a problem. And she was allowed to come in, officially at the wrong time. She didn't stay too long. She was allowed to come and see me, and I was really pleased to see her, because that day I wasn't well. And, you know, it's a simple thing. The sister says, yes, of course you can. No problem. The young lass who spoke with me for just those few minutes, if you were able to, I don't know whether you even realised what you'd done, but you made my world a better place. And all the staff on there, you know, you all are good. And some of you are absolutely exceptional. And I would honestly just simply like to say thank you, thank you, thank you, because you make a difference. You never realise how much a difference you make. Maybe watching this, you'll realise that awkward person who was on your ward, me, actually you made a difference to.
It's great to get feedback like that. It keeps us going, it keeps us reminding why we got in this role in the first place, and it makes it all worthwhile. Frank's been really brilliant with me. He's been he takes on the role as a mentor, and he definitely makes me feel brilliant and I'm in the right role. He's very encouraging.
Yeah.
Always reminding me to go do my nursing. He's trying to make me do my nursing. I'm definitely going to go into that at some point.
It's always really positive. I know we did go through a stage of being really down, but we lifted him back up, which was good. Just keep going, Frank. And we really like having you on the ward, and it is really nice to listen to the feedback, because patients say it to us but don't necessarily pass it on to anybody else, so it does mean that little bit more when everybody else gets to hear about it. So yeah, thank you very much.